Hey everybody, Board here. Sorry about the delay getting started. Had trouble with the streaming software. It's been a while. Had stuff going on. Figured I'd get back into it since this has always been for fun. And as the title said, I am going to start with the game that kind of started off for me, Pokemon Blue. Uh, this is not emulator. This is actually my original copy of the game. And I'll be getting into it in just a moment here. Sorry, OBS is still being a little weird here. So, I plan on starting to stream more. Here we go. Now, something actually kind of funny when I was a small kid seeing this. I actually didn't. Oops, that's a little loud. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. If you notice, the characters will actually scroll through here, and I used to think that when I was a kid, whatever character you start on was going to be your starter. So I'd actually sit and waited before hitting it. Now, as I said, this is my original copy. I actually have all three, red, blue, yellow. And I actually broke the game by dropping it, and just recently was able to get it fixed. So, I figured it'd be a great way to get everything going. I'm going to turn down the volume. Now, I'll be honest, I played this all back when I had a Game Boy Pocket, which I still do. So this was all in black and white for me. I didn't even realize there was anything here. So as you can see, limited number of namespaces here, unlike before. Let's see. Let's call him Jack for fun. I'm too lazy to pick a name. Now, for any of you who are watching, this game is infamous for glitches. So, if you'd like to see any of the glitches tried, let me know. By the way, something fun Pokemon has. Wow. Side-to-side walking is actually faster than going up and down, it looks like. But they always advertised whatever game console they had. So you always start in your house. So you start off in Pallet Town, your house, Pallet Town sign, very basic area. Her name, as we learn, is Mary. It's never really mentioned anywhere else, but that doesn't really show up anywhere, but that's his scary sister. So, as he said, he isn't around. I'm actually... That's still kind of surprising that, my speed. So, I meet Oak, who forms in, comes to me. So, this is just like anywhere else we get to pick our starter Pokemon. I like Oak's sassiness. Tells his grandson that to wait. So these are implied that these are just 3 random Pokemon Oak has left over. Unlike everywhere else that you get to pick of one of the starters. Now, I will be completely honest, in the original game, it actually came with a manual, and it said Bulbasaur was the easiest. So, when I was younger, I actually picked Bulbasaur as my starter. And since we're starting from there, I will take Bulbasaur. My original name for my Bulbasaur. Now, I almost always lose this battle. I'll be completely honest here, so let's see if I've improved. Ouch. Charmander's faster than me. Ooh. Stronger than me. Yeah, this battle's my loss. Ooh, critical hit. Never mind, I might have a shot. That's 3. I don't have much of a choice but to gamble here. Yep. Almost, but I almost never win that first fight. So I probably don't have a good Bulbasaur to start with. So if you notice, back then the icons were actually a lot simpler, and I'll show you what I did when I entered some tournaments to mess with opponents. Actually, that's a pretty balanced one. One thing to keep in mind, special. Back then, both included special attack and special defense. So, I can't go this way. I'm still impressed at how fast I walk. And I'll probably hit... Oh, wow. So this person gives you a potion if you talk to them. I'm just curious, can I make it through the tall grass without actually... Hello? Hey, I made it without actually getting involved or touching anyone. So I need to deliver Oak's parcel, if I remember. So you come here. So, as you see, you start off with some decent money. I wasn't good at battling, so I always kind of just took the shortcut down. And if you notice, not one encounter yet. So once you get here, it'll trigger the cutscene. Actually, I think if you go this way... Alright. I love how they talk about custom Pokeballs back when there were only 4 Pokeballs in existence. Alright, got your Pokedex. So the other thing I want to show you guys here, which is... So the town map is actually a little bit useful, and you did have to pick that back up in the day. So, going to grab that. Unlike your rival who became a jerk throughout time, his sister's always been friendly towards you. Okay. Now I'm starting to get a little concerned here. Oh, there's one. I have to say, I don't think I'm finding any Pokemon. And these were the battle animations back in the day. Critical hits were based on speed, so if you had a high-speed Pokemon, it did more. You notice it doesn't show... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a bad one. So I need one more fight, but I don't think I can handle actually another fight. But it doesn't show you your bar to level up like other games do. I believe that came about in Ruby and Sapphire. Now something fun is the Pokemon Center here. As you know, back in the day, there were all sorts of playground rumors. My playground rumor was I just want to check something. Alright. Anyway, what I was going to say is my playground rumor was that Pokemon Green, which we knew existed in Japan, we thought it was actually the third release, unlike Pokemon Blue is over here. And that it had no Poke Centers in it. Oops. Speaking of stuff, I wouldn't be able to go catch any of the Pokemon I'm looking for if I don't buy Pokeballs. You do not get Pokeballs to start with in this game. So the reason I picked Bulbasaur is the guide said for the first 3 gyms it'd be useful, and the same for the final, which is kind of what it was. I'm going after the Sparrow. So, another thing I still did is there was an old playground rumor that if you hold down A until right before it closed, it would increase the chances of the Pokemon getting caught. So, Teeny Bird. I know exactly what I'm going to name this. If I know how to spell. There are no genders, as you can see, except for one exception here. Actually, two lines. Level 2 Rattata. Oh man. As you can see, evades were a lot more common back in the day. Also, something you may have noticed there. There's one of the two. Nidoran. If you notice, it has a female marker. The Nidorans were the only two. That had gender differences, to the point that back then they may have 2 different Pokemon. The reason why I went for Sparrow instead of Pidgey is the pet early on is way more powerful. Owie. Yep, got some speed, but this is going to be a special attacker. As you saw, the XP got split between the two. That's something else that kind of changed. There is no EXP share. The item came out in well, there is an EXP share, but you don't get to the end. But it doesn't work like any of the EXP shares you'd think of. EXP share here just made sure all Pokemon that participate got equal share of experience. later games it became a quip item that the Pokemon would get some experience. It's very low, the Pokemon I'm looking for. There should be a Nidoran male in here. And to be honest, that's what I'm looking for at the moment. You have to do what's known as switch training. A Nidoran only has Growl, it looks like. But I am looking for the male version. The other thing, unlike games where you get experience even catching Pokemon, if you catch it, you don't get any. So I'm just doing little circles right now, just trying to find... I can't wait till my Bulbasaur picks up Razor Leaf. So, back then, moves were based on different types. Like, were based into special / physical based on type. So, for instance, grass moves, no matter what, were in the special category. Physical Pokemon moves like normal, fighting, ground, rock. Some more switch training here. That Rattata's going to be a problem. Don't do too much. Oh boy. No! Birdman! Notice how instead of saying unable, there's just no will. Ah, that will be useful. Leech Seed is a move I loved to abuse when I was younger. So, you're kind of seeing how slow and hard it goes. I think I mentioned it, but my personal best was 22 hours for this game. Once again, young kid. We will see if I can beat 22 hours. And we'll see if I can find the Pokemon I'm looking for. It just may not be here. Although I thought Nidoran was in both versions. So the reason I'm not doing Leech Seed is also because I don't think it affects poison types. I think. Please don't quote me on that. little bit more. So 2 tackles, and then I'll let Birdman take care of it. So, stat alternating moves. Actually don't matter here. Ooh, what in the world is this sparrow's stats? I wonder. Well, Niran can try what she wants. I think this one's over. Okay. Not bad defense, fast, and decent attack. Ah, level 4. Right? So Leech Seed is probably one of my favorite moves. Now the question is how much health do I get back? Only 1. And the reason why I like Leech Seed I'll go heal after this one, is I can actually do switch training very easily here. I'll switch, and Leech Seed will still heal my Pokemon. That is a fast little rat. I almost... I'm going to catch it. The other fun rumor was if you hit B... Speaking of Pokeballs... I need to figure... Give me 1 second while I work on something here. I have a name in mind, I just need to know how to spell it. There we go. So we're going to call him Ratigan. By the way, you notice the picture they used for him. Oops, I really shouldn't be getting into any more fights, and of course I get into another one. That peck would do me in. So I am going to run. Pecks hurt like crazy. I also did that a lot as a kid. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, I'm playing this with a Game Boy Advance SP, so basically still about the same size as a traditional Game Boy. So this is bringing back a lot of feels here. If only I could find what I'm looking for. Alright, Birdman. Let's see if we can actually get this taken care of here. Now another reason I haven't stepped up is too far is the enemy. There's another Gary. Oh, Jack, right around the corner there. Come on, good stats. Alright, speed went up by 2, or by 1, attack by 2. That's not bad. Man, going to have the whole Nidoran female population taken out by the end of this. Ratigan, let's see what he's got. Ooh. And then we'll finish this off with one more. I never checked Dragon stats. Little rodent's pretty good there. Notice I can't shift between them. Ah, Bulbasaur's almost level 8. I'm going to have to let the other two start doing training in here. So I'm going to take out this rat. I'm going to have Ratigan take care of it for me. So notice if the Pokemon is... No, it does show. And boy, is that going to be a special tank. Decently speedy. Unfortunately, until it gets Razor Whip and... or Razor Leaf and Vine Whip. Can't do much. Oh. Okay. Enough testing my luck there. Time to heal up. Alright, one thing I do want to show you guys, and I'll do this later, is there is a cable club for battling in there. Believe it or not, my Pokemon Yellow actually still, its original battery is still working. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to do a little trading over there eventually. Just to show the cable club's still working. Yeah, until the rest of my team don't hurt too bad. Ooh, boy. Dutail and almost took me out. Three more fights to get that thing leveled. Is this going to hurt? Yeah, now you can see why I always pick Sparrow, because having started Bulbasaur, I got some bad experiences. So we're going to heal. And we're going to try one more time here. I'll be wrapping this up after hunting. I may not find the Pokemon I want. But this is just me being overly cautious here in game. That level 5 Sparrow. Please use Growl. Thank you. And that's what's always kind of scared me about Sparrow. The other one's going to be faster. I don't know why it's failing, but if it wants to keep going at it, and this will be my last battle of the night. So hopefully it's something other than that level 5 Sparrow hounding me. That's... wow. That is what I was looking for. I'll be honest, I did use the down A trick I mentioned earlier. So it evolves into a Nidoking, so I actually named mine's King way back when. Helps if I know where I'm looking. So with that, I am going to end the game there. I would like to thank everybody for joining me. I will be back Monday. Hopefully my streaming software plays nice and I don't have a 20-minute delay. Like I said, like and subscribe if you're having fun, and if you want to see me glitch Mew when I get to Celadon, leave a comment. I will see you all next time.